How to invest properly and correctly so as not to lose. In today's super modern age, doubling money is urgently needed for future survival. One of them is with investment. Many people are afraid that investments will lead to loss of money. Investments require large capital, even though there are some investment instruments that have minimal capital. The next fear is that investing is complicated and needs special knowledge. Whereas investing will become easy if we study or monitor our investments regularly. Investment is an option that we can use wisely. Therefore, it is important for us to always learn and dig up information first before starting to invest in any form. Investing is indeed a way for a person to meet financial goals. There are many ways to invest that you can find to invest your money. But we all certainly know that not only by investing we will definitely get extra money. Right, if we risk our money to grow. Of course there are risks as well. However, you don't have to worry. If you study and start the right way, you will manage to become a good investor. Check out the safe and calm ways to invest which will be discussed below. Choose the right investment platform. Investment is like planting a tree. Browse a lot and find out the right investment platform for beginners and don't get it wrong to follow how to invest. Because it will be very detrimental to you. Don't wait for established new investments. But invest in order to become established by always figuring out the right way to invest. For this reason, make investments as early as possible. If you are old, do it now. However, you also need to determine your intentions and goals in investing. It's a good idea to invest in the long term with the aim that you can be financially free when you are old. Cultivate the right mindset, optimistic, unyielding and not afraid to take risks. Instill that mindset before you start. A mindset is one of the many things that affect a person's success in addition to hard work, experience, skills, networking and so on, because basically the mindset affects habits and actions every day. A person's success is influenced by the mindset of having a percentage of 80% and 20% as a skill. Mindset brings a significant impact in achieving success. Some people think investing is a way to get rich quick. This difference in mindset will make someone who does the same thing but has different results. Therefore, it is necessary to know some mindsets that can change your behavior and actions in a better direction for success. Don't ignore inflation. This way of investing is something to avoid. If you ignore inflation in choosing a long-term investment vehicle, it could be that your investment is shrinking its purchasing power. For the majority of people, investing in stocks or mutual funds is one way to compete with inflation. You need to pay attention that the value of stocks can go up and down at any time. That's because investment stocks are the most at risk. However, stocks provide the most profit potential and have consistently outpaced inflation since the 1940s. Dividing the capital owned. One of the things you must pay attention to so that the beginner's way of investing can be realized is to first divide the capital you have into several assets or what is commonly called diversification. A common example is diversification in gold, stocks, property, and debt securities. Why is this step necessary? The goal is to prevent complete failure if one of the assets incurs a loss. Since there are still other assets that are experiencing a profit, the burden felt if you experience losses is reduced. Choose the right investment. This way of investing in one must indeed adjust to your goals and abilities financially. There are different types of investments that can be found in the stock market. Stocks, bonds, deposits and more. Each type has its own advantages and of course with a different range of risks. The order of the types whose risks and rewards are highest are stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and finally deposits. To invest in stocks, strengthen your mentality and learn more deeply about the ins and outs of investing in stocks comprehensively to know the risks. One of the right ways that you can find out how to invest right is to take a workshop on investment or consult with experienced experts. Start with a small investment first. In order to cultivate self-confidence, starting with capital little by little is a way to invest for beginners. Choose an investment that has been guaranteed and has performed well for the past 5 to 10 years. You can consult further to your broker. For reference, read more books on tips on playing stocks for beginners or take part in seminars and stock developments on the internet. Don't overdo it. Most of everyone's biggest fear is losing money. You will get used to the market conditions as time goes by. Stay calm in responding to existing conditions and as much as possible not to owe debts. Too much in investing will affect the mental and psychological, especially for beginners. Don't be easily fooled by things or recommendations on how to invest that you don't necessarily think are right. Don't monitor too often. You can apply this if you want to invest safely and make you calm. Why? Because too often monitoring investment developments actually results in you worrying and becoming afraid to make decisions. Basically, the main purpose of investing is to build wealth over a long period of time. So, what happens to the performance of your investment on a daily basis is less relevant. Therefore, monitor your investment. For example, once a month. Don't let it be because you are too fiery to want to learn and follow the existing ways of investing. You even feel insecure and calm. Talking about mutual funds. This way of investing is a bit similar to stocks. The difference is that you only need to entrust the management of your stock investment to a reliable securities institution. Simply put, it's like saving in a bank. But what you save is not money but capital participation in a company that is considered to have profitable prospects. So the first thing that must be remembered in investing in mutual funds is that you must be observant in choosing an investment manager company to manage your investments. The trick is to look at their portfolio and reputation while handling mutual fund projects. Even so, you cannot rely entirely on securities companies. You also still have to have knowledge and learn the mutual fund products offered so as not to concede, and the correct way to invest is not overlooked. The choice of profitable types of investment in today's era also requires you to be able to choose the best priority to determine it. Set priorities with all the recommendations on how to invest that you have got. You must also have a detailed and clear future plan, accompanied by the advantages and risks that must be faced. Therefore, learning to make priorities from now on is also very necessary. The ways to invest above will make it easier for you to start investing. Always remember that success in investing requires a process that must be passed by increasing knowledge and experience, including always paying attention to the right ways to invest. Successful investing takes time, dedication, and sacrifice money.